Hi, it's Rodney Charters here for Newsshooter.com, NAB 2016. I'm here with Mr. Stump. And you are going to tell us about the amazing new Lytro camera.
The Lytro camera gives you, yes, RGB data from pixels, but it also gives you depth data, and it gives you the ability to matte from anything. You don't need a green screen, you don't need a blue screen. You just put the camera up and point it at something, and you can discriminate where things are in depth in the scene, and you can create mattes from that.
Still challenges with data management and so on? There's a lot of data.
There are a lot of problems. The camera is a prototype, so it's a Frankenstein. It's big, it's heavy, the size of the data coming out of it is enormous. But you have to consider that this is a chicken and egg process, and if you don't build a prototype, then you don't learn how to build the next camera.
And you're pretty excited by the results.
Well, it's always been a dream of mine to be able to get depth data out of a camera, out of the same taking camera that you're shooting your movie with. So this is such an enormous step in that direction. I can't help but be very excited about it.
Right. So the visual effects community is obviously excited.
Yeah, it's funny. I got a feeling that they will be a little slow to catch on to this, but when people start to catch on to what you can do with this camera, I think it'll erupt like a wildfire.
Any other people that are going to be really excited? I mean, focus pullers are not going to be happy.
No, actually, you still pull focus with it. You still set a focus range with it, and my regular first Loie worked with me on the short, and she had a great time.
Yeah.
It's just that you pull focus differently now. You pull it as a range rather than as a spot in space.
So how many different parameters do you have control over in post?
You've got control over the depth of field, you've got control over the frame rate, you've got control over the shutter angle, you've got control over where you're focused. You can limit or extend the depth of field. You can focus the camera as a post-production operation. And I think they're even headed towards doing different resolutions from the same sensors. So there are an enormous number of parameters that you can control in post with this camera.
And ultimately probably design special lenses with their own unique properties.
Yes, they certainly must. In order to use the camera, they're going to go through an iterative design phase where they actually design taking lenses specifically for this camera.
But after the fact, also map them digitally, right? And change
the
parameters of the lens.
Oh, yes.
Distortions and so on.
Yes. It is such an interesting thing to look at when you see the images from this camera, because by adjusting the parameters, you can make a person look perfectly normal, or you can make them look like a miniature, which is one of the strangest things I've ever seen out of digital imaging.
All right, we're excited to see it.
Look forward to showing it to you.